a good large percentage would want to see you knock his block off.
I would not get into the ring with him unless he had no pulse, rigor mortis had set in. I would not mess with Mike Tyson. I don't care that he's 57. Do not mess with Mike Tyson.
Culturally, you versus Jake Paul, like this young YouTuber takes on one of the greatest heavyweight champions that's ever lived. Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's a lovely guy. His brother's great too. Logan's a really nice guy. Please? That fight would be gigantic.
I think we can make more than $245 million, brother.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
I don't want to live in a fucking world where Jake Paul knocked out Mike Tyson, where this little bitch managed to knock out one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'm not living in that world.
If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be shitting my pants. Oh, bro. Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul. Jake Paul's dead. There's a dark chamber in his mind that he can open up. The question is, can his body move along with it?
Let's do it, Jakey.
Hello everyone, welcome to this comprehensive breakdown of the highly anticipated and controversial bout between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Recently, this fight has generated a lot of buzz, and today we're diving deep into the latest updates, reactions, and implications. Let's get started. The boxing world has been set ablaze with the announcement of a potential fight between the legendary Mike Tyson and the YouTube sensation turned professional boxer Jake Paul. On the surface, this fight promises to be an exciting clash of eras, but recent developments have cast a shadow of doubt over whether it should happen at all. Mike Tyson, once known as the baddest man on the planet, and Jake Paul, who has built a reputation as a serious contender in the influencer boxing scene, but represent two very different eras and approaches to the sport. Michael Bisping, UFC Hall of Famer, recently commented on the situation, stating Mike Tyson is a legend, but health is not something to play with. At 57, any health issue should be taken seriously, and putting him in a boxing ring under these circumstances seems reckless. This sentiment is echoed by many, including former world champion Ricky Hatton, who called the fight an absolute joke and urged for it to be canceled. Mike Tyson, now 57 years old, recently experienced a health scare that has many in the boxing community concerned. While on a flight from Miami to Los Angeles, Tyson suffered from an ulcer flare-up causing nausea and dizziness. This incident necessitated medical intervention upon landing. The incident was alarming enough to prompt paramedics to board the plane and assist Tyson. Such health issues at his age are not uncommon, but do raise significant concerns about his ability to compete in a high-stakes boxing match. Bisping stated, "This is a stark reminder that we need to prioritize health over spectacle. Tyson's condition on that flight is a red flag, and we should heed it." This view is widely shared, especially among those who have seen the physical toll that professional boxing can take on athletes, particularly those who have already retired and are of advanced age. On the other side of the ring, Jake Paul has been adamant that the fight should proceed. Despite the backlash and concerns, Paul remains focused on the bout. He recently addressed rumors about the fight's cancellation, stating on social media, "Nothing has changed, Paul." Known for his confidence and ability to market fights effectively, seems undeterred by the controversy. His approach to the fight reflects a business-first mentality, where the potential financial rewards seem to outweigh the ethical and health concerns. However, this has sparked further debate. UFC commentator Joe Rogan highlighted the risks, saying the age difference is significant, and Mike Tyson's recent health issues cannot be ignored. If something were to happen to Tyson, it would be a tragedy for the sport. Rogan's concerns are valid and reflect the apprehension felt by many fans and experts alike. The risk of serious injury or worse is not something to be taken lightly, and Rogan's commentary underscores the gravity of the situation. The age difference between Tyson and Paul is indeed substantial. Tyson, who will be 58 at the time of the fight, has a storied career with 58 professional fights. In contrast, Paul at 27 is in his athletic prime with only 10 professional fights. The physical toll on Tyson's body over the years, coupled with his recent health scare, raises significant concerns about his ability to compete safely. The disparity in age and experience is more than just a number. It represents a wide gap in physical capability and resilience. Reflecting on this, Michael Bisping added, "Tyson's legacy is cemented. He has nothing left to prove. This fight, driven by entertainment rather than competition, puts his health at unnecessary risk." This viewpoint underscores the delicate balance between the allure of a big payday and the importance of long-term health and legacy. It's a sentiment that resonates deeply with those who respect Tyson's storied career and wish to see him remembered for his accomplishments, not his later life struggles. Despite these concerns, the financial incentives for this fight are substantial. Boxing, like many sports, is influenced heavily by the potential for high revenue. The Tyson-Paul bout is expected to generate significant pay-per-view sales and ticket revenue, making it hard for promoters to turn down. However, this raises ethical questions about prioritizing money over the well-being of the fighters. The lure of a large payday often clouds the judgment of those involved, leading to decisions that prioritize profits over health. Rick Hatton passionately argued, "Someone needs to step in and stop this. It's not about the money. It's about integrity and safety." Tyson's well-being should come first. This highlights the broader issue of how financial incentives can sometimes overshadow ethical considerations in sports. The fight's promotion has been heavily criticized for seemingly ignoring the significant risks involved and focusing instead on the potential financial windfall. The public and expert reactions to this potential fight have been mixed. While some fans are excited about the spectacle, others share the concerns voiced by experts. Joe Rogan, for instance, has pointed out that modern advances in medical treatments like hormone replacement therapy have allowed older athletes to stay competitive longer. However, he also stressed that this does not eliminate the inherent risks. Rogan noted, even with modern medical treatments, a 57-year-old fighter facing a much younger opponent is risky. The physical differences cannot be ignored, and Tyson's health issues add another layer of risk. This balanced perspective acknowledges both the advancements in sports medicine and the limitations they have in mitigating age-related risks. The potential for injury remains, and no amount of medical advancement can fully offset the natural decline that comes with age. The ethical considerations surrounding this fight are significant. The potential for serious injury to Tyson has led many to question the morality of allowing the fight to proceed. The involvement of regulatory bodies such as the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation adds another layer of complexity. Their decision to sanction the fight has been met with both support and criticism. The regulatory body's approval is seen by some as a rubber stamp, ignoring the underlying health concerns in favor of the financial benefits. Paulie Malignaggi, another former world champion, expressed his concerns, stating it's sad to see legends like Tyson being put in this position. This fight shouldn't be happening, and the fact that it is, shows a lack of respect for his legacy, and Health Malignaggi's words resonate with those who believe that the sport should protect its legends rather than exploit them. The ethical debate centers on the responsibilities of promoters, regulators, and the athletes themselves to make decisions that prioritize safety and respect for the sport's history. As we look forward to the scheduled fight date, the controversy surrounding it continues to grow. The health and safety of fighters should always be the top priority. And this situation serves as a reminder of the responsibilities that come with promoting and organizing such events. The debate about the Tyson-Paul fight is unlikely to be resolved easily, as it touches on fundamental issues about the nature of sport, entertainment, and responsibility. Ultimately, whether the fight proceeds or not, it has sparked an important conversation about the balance between entertainment, financial incentives, and ethical responsibilities in sports. As fans, we can only hope that the right decisions are made to ensure the well-being of all involved. This situation serves as a case study in how sports organizations, promoters, and athletes must navigate the often competing interests of health, legacy, and financial gain. To put this situation into historical context, it's worth noting that boxing has always had a complicated relationship with age and health. Legends like Muhammad Ali, who fought well past their prime, have shown both the potential for late career success and the risks involved. Ali's battles with Parkinson's disease later in life are a stark reminder of the physical toll that boxing can take. Similarly, George Foreman's comeback in his 40s was a celebrated success, but it was also an anomaly. Joe Rogan commented, "The history of boxing is filled with stories of great comebacks and tragic declines. Tyson's situation is unique, but it also fits into a larger narrative about the risks and rewards of pushing the limits in this sport." This historical perspective helps us understand the broader implications of Tyson's potential return to the ring. The parallels to past boxing legends highlight the cyclical nature of these debates and the enduring tension between health and competition. Looking ahead, there are several potential outcomes and scenarios to consider. If the fight goes ahead and Tyson wins, it would be a remarkable comeback story, adding another chapter to his legendary career. However, if Tyson were to lose or worse, suffer a serious injury, it could tarnish his legacy and raise serious questions about the decision to let the fight happen. For Jake Paul, a win over Tyson would be a significant achievement, legitimizing his boxing career in the eyes of many critics. Rick Hatton posed a thought-provoking question. What happens if Tyson gets seriously hurt? Are we willing to risk his health for the sake of entertainment? This question underscores the stakes involved and the potential consequences of the fight. The various scenarios highlight the unpredictability of boxing and the fine line between triumph and tragedy. The outcome of this fight could have a significant impact on the future of boxing, particularly the growing trend of celebrity and influencer matches. If the fight is successful and draws significant viewership, it could pave the way for more matches of this nature. However, it could also prompt regulatory bodies to impose stricter guidelines on such fights, particularly involving older athletes. Paulie Malignaggi remarked, "This fight could set a dangerous precedent if it goes ahead without addressing the health and ethical concerns. We need to think about the long-term impact on the sport." This perspective highlights the broader implications of the Tyson-Paul fight and the potential for it to shape the future of boxing. The balance between innovation and tradition in the sport is at a critical juncture, and this fight could be a turning point. In closing, the potential fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is more than just a boxing match. It's a flashpoint for broader discussions about health, legacy, ethics, and the future of the sport. The reactions from experts, fans, and the fighters themselves reflect the complexity and high stakes involved. As the scheduled fight date approaches, the debate will likely intensify, with new developments and opinions emerging. Joe Rogan summed it up, well, this is about more than just a fight. It's about how we value our legends, how we balance risk and reward, and what kind of sport we want boxing to be. These reflections underscore the importance of thoughtful consideration and responsible decision-making in the world of sports. The Tyson-Paul fight is a test case for these principles, and the outcome will resonate beyond the boxing ring. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at the potential fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. The The situation remains fluid, and we will continue to monitor developments closely. Stay tuned for more updates and insights. Until next time, take care and stay safe.